Whoa! That's huge!
Head out to the deep blue.
Just saw a massive fin.
Hi crew!
Hi crew, welcome back to another episode. We are back on the west side.
We're going to head out to the deep blue today, hopefully, to go and look for some special little big creatures out there, hopefully.
Find anything we can find, we're into. We're all about it. My plan is to head south to the start, head out, and then at least we're going with the wind when we're out in the deep blue.
Which hopefully will drop out, but we shall see.
We will see. Come along, join us, welcome. I'm Craig, by the way, for those that have just joined us.
I'm Caitlin.
That's Caitlin. Let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Wow crew, we're in the shallow water here at the moment, just heading slowly south, just looking for any wildlife that might pop up. But I just had a look down at the temperature and it's 31.5 degrees, 31.4. So really warm. Obviously the shallows do get a bit warmer than the rest of the lagoon. It's really shallow water because it's obviously not as much volume, so it warms up quicker, and we've had some warm days, but still that's very warm. Hopefully when we get out a little bit wider, it's a bit cooler, but we'll let you know. We're just cruising along the coast. There's an osprey there. Caitlin's on the bow, spotting out for stuff. We're just cruising quite slowly, about 14 knots, and it's a nice high tide and it's an incoming tide, which means we don't have to really worry about getting stuck because there's a couple of rays right there.
Look at the turtle trap. Little cowtail ray. Hi buddy. Oh, see ya.
There's another one, whiptail ray.
Oh.
Another one there.
Oh, there's another one. That's
There's
a
another one.
porcupine ray.
Another one.
Wow.
So many rays in here. So we're seeing all these rays in the shallows, and there's been heaps of people spotting hammerheads. Now hammerheads specialise in hunting rays, so they hunt in these shallows on the high tide. So there's a good chance, there's a shovel nose, big shovel nose. There's a good chance we could see hammerheads. Whoa,
that's huge! Oh my goodness!
There's 3 big ones there.
Wow, that was massive!
You wanna have a look?
Yeah.
This is what I call Eagle Ray Bay. But plenty of wildlife in here.
Wow, that was massive. It's just over there in the shallows.
I'm just going to try and approach slowly so you guys can get a look.
You can see all the bottoms all stirred up from where they were just sitting. It's just here. Wow, that's a big shovel nose. Whoa.
Want another one to the left?
Oh, it's a little train. Wow. That's so cool. Even though these kind of look like a shark, they're a type of ray as well. Their gills are underneath their body. So yeah, these are shovel nose rays. And they're very similar to another one that we get here called a wedge fish. You can see them just down here. The wedge fish are more of a black kind of colour, whereas these ones you can see kind of blend into the bottom a little bit more of like a browny kind of colour.
Let's jump in with those.
You want to go for a swim?
Yeah, let's go for a swim. Let's get you guys some fresh footage. Might be a bit stirred up in there, but what we're going to do is drop the anchor and Caitlin and I will slip in the water. Caitlin's got a new rashie.
Yep, not getting burnt today, crew. And if anyone's got any good reef safe sunscreen recommendations, I would love to hear it. I'm just going through them, trying them all out, trying to find a good one, but haven't found one that I'm super happy with yet. So if anyone's got any good sunscreen brands, let me know.
Alright crew, they're just down here. We're going to try and slip in the water quietly. See if we can sneak over to them and get some footage for you. This is me slipping quietly into the water, by the way. Just over here. is a big shovel nose. What do you reckon, 2.5 metres?
3 metres.
3 metres?
That was 3 metres easy.
How did I look next to it?
I wasn't even looking at you. I was looking at the
but like I'm
shovel
2
nose.
metres.
It was bigger than you, for sure.
Yeah.
That was huge. Like, I could have...
And look, we're in super shallow water.
Full arm stretch. I don't think I could have touched either side of its, like, fins around.
Yeah, that was a very big one.
That was massive. Alright, I don't know if you could hear us yapping in the GoPro inside the housing, but that was the biggest shovel nose ray I have ever seen.
Yeah, that was massive. That was really chill too. Like,
and in like a metre of water.
Was not bothered by us at all.
Easily 3 metres long. That was massive.
Megafauna.
That was so cool.
Megafauna in a metre of water.
That was blowing my mind. There was another one next to it at the beginning as well, which was so friendly. It swam straight under me. And yeah, they just didn't mind us being there at all. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we got in just then.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep cruising along these shallows and see if there's any other creatures around, because it's so full of life in here at the moment. And yeah, it feels like the wind's dropping out a little bit. Or am I just hopeful? Maybe I'm just hopeful. Anyway, let's go and keep moving along these shallows. All right, we're just going to drop Caitlin on this beach here because she wants to explore for any artifacts. I think there's an osprey nest on the top of the dune there. While Caitlin's just having a look on the beach there, some of you more observant ones amongst you might have noticed I'm wearing a new ring. Caitlin's just started a new hobby at this stage, but on Instagram she's called Mahi Silver. I think it's Mahi Silver. Anyway, she's just started making jewellery and rings, and she's doing it inspired by jewellery inspired by pirates. So if you're into that sort of thing, give her some support, show her some love on Insta, and check out all the cool jewellery that she's making. Alright, shh, don't tell her I told you. What we're going to do, Caitlin just had a little wander in behind the dunes over there. We might wander up the beach, have a little look, and then wander back behind the dunes. Because there might be some interesting artifacts here.
Yeah, it was really cool. There was a midden site over there with heaps of shells and stones and things in it, and there's a big wetland behind that sand dune as well, which I didn't know was there.
You guys might never see us put sunscreen on, but it's really important that you put sunscreen on, kids. Any kids that are watching, okay?
We actually do put sunscreen on multiple times a day, we just don't film that.
Yeah, but really important to put sunscreen on constantly, and if you can, my preference is reef safe sunscreen. Definitely
reef safe sunscreen, especially in places like this.
Yeah.
The chemicals can do all sorts of nasty things to the coral, and especially at the moment the coral's got enough going against it already, so reef safe sunscreen for the win.
Heard Caitlin mention we are looking for a brand of reef safe sunscreen. All the stuff we found so far is either too thick and gluggy, or, I mean, they're mineral based sunscreens, aren't they?
Yeah, so there's physical sunscreens, chemical sunscreens, it's all very complicated, but the chemical ones are the ones that aren't reef safe, but they're the ones that rub all the way into your skin and don't look white on your skin. So kind of have to go for the white ones, but yeah, we're either finding that we still get burnt when we wear them, or yeah, they're just not nice texturally and stuff, so.
All right, for this mission, we're gonna bring a camera, hat, sunnies, and thongs. I've modified my thongs and cut a little wedge out the back, hopefully to stop sand flicking up my bum.
I don't think it works.
But I think it works a treat.
As the person who walks behind him, I don't think it works.
Wow. So what we're going to do is just slip into the water here, and then I'm going to ski across on my thongs.
With flair. Oh, I think we just found a dead turtle. Oh, poor mama. That's a loggerhead turtle.
A loggerhead?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. She looks like she might have had a battle with a shark. Got a few chunks out of her.
Well, interestingly, I had a mate that saw a loggerhead with a tiger shark a couple of weeks ago, and she had her flipper bitten off. They bit her flipper off, so maybe that's the one.
Oh, that checks out. R.I.P. turtle.
This looks like a very old one, but This is a conch shell egg casing, I believe. Fancy. It's not in very good nick, it's been on the beach for a long time. Look at that shell stuck in the rock.
Is it stuck? Wow. That's so cool.
That's how
There's
fossils are
lots
formed.
of them.
Because this is quite soft, this is not rock yet.
So this is what we mean when we're talking about middens. You can see these are bits of like mangrove shells. There was piles of them over there. Bits of clam, some of them looked like they'd been in a fire. Lots of these operculums, which is like the little door to a shell like this one. So these are just all left over from people probably a long time ago eating them. And they're usually in little dunes or behind dunes where they've got a bit of protection from the wind. Pretty cool. This is a better one of those mangrove snails. It's super important to leave everything as we find it, especially in places like this. Some bad juju if you take anything from here. But if you want to come and explore sites like this with us, we just started this really cool tour at the end of last year with some of our traditional custodians here. You guys might have seen them on the channel before. But yeah, coming out on country with them and learning about all of this stuff. And it's really cool. I learn something new every time we go out with them. So
what's incredible is that you don't think you're looking at much when you walk through here before you've had your eyes open.
Yeah.
But once you've had your eyes open, you can't not see what was here before. Pretty amazing. All right, I'm going to drop down this side. There's the wetlands that Caitlin was talking about.
Yeah. So cool. I didn't even know that was there. Come look over here. There's like a big pile of the shells that they've been eating. And there's a few rocks around. I found a grinding stone before and some rocks that don't really look like they're from here. Like even that rock.
So they would trade.
Look how cool that is.
They would trade rocks and shells and things with inland people who had harder rocks that they could shatter for making sharp-edged. Well, if you're interested in doing an episode with some of our traditional custodians, we'll try and convince them to come out and do one with us. Let us know if you're interested. Drop a comment. All right, Caitlin is just pulling the anchor. We're going to head out of this little bay and jump out one of the passages and head out into the deep blue. Aren't we, Caitlin?
The wind seems to have dropped out a little bit. So we're going to head out to the back of the reef, head out to the deep blue and see what's around. Sounds like it's pretty quiet out there today, but who knows? Hopefully we can find something cool. There's a couple of whale sharks around and yeah, who knows? We're gonna go explore. So beautiful. We've just come out the passage here. Oh, a little bit bumpy. It's a bit green where we are here, but it looks like there's some bluer water a bit further out. So, just gonna have a look around.
There's a big tide line coming out, dirty water coming out of the lagoon. Often you get megafauna feeding along that tide line. We'll just have a quick look as we come through.
Pretty flat out here though. There's a little bit of wind still, but the swell's a bit smaller today, so pretty nice conditions out here. Hopefully we can find some stuff. There's that tide line.
We're really just looking for any wildlife like leatherbacks or Sperm whales, orcas, anything unusual that we don't normally see would be nice. Hey Caitlin.
But it has been known that some of those whales, like sperm whales, the blue whales, and those sorts of things get seen here the most around this time of year. So fingers crossed. I've never seen a sperm whale or a blue whale up close. So
yeah, I'd like to see them again. They're pretty cool. I've only seen one sperm whale, and that was in the Southern Ocean when I was driving a tug.
we just spotted a ray. It was either an eagle ray or a manta, or in that family. But it was like the weirdest colour, like super pale.
Like a yellowy, whitey colour.
And the only thing I can think that is that colour here would be like an ornate eagle ray, which has been seen
there
quite...
It is up there.
Where? It's huge. It's too far away for me to be able to show you guys, but it's like a yellowy kind of colour. And there has been a few ornate eagle rays seen around in the last year, but I can't really see any patterns on it. It's just kind of like, it's just such a weird colour. I've never seen a ray like that before.
You'll have to drive the boat.
It's huge. We've got the drone up, but so far, no luck. It seems to have disappeared. Which sucks. I really want to know what it is. It had to be either an eagle ray or a manta. But it was like yellow. But it could have maybe been a leucistic manta. I don't think I've ever even seen that, but just means that they're lacking pigment. We get leucistic leopard sharks here, which are like a really pale yellow kind of colour. But damn, that would have been pretty special, whatever it was. Could still pop up.
There's no sign of it.
No sign of it.
Coming into land.
Damn, I can see the bottom now. Damn! I'm so sad we didn't get to see that up close.
The only pale things I can see are turtles.
That was not a turtle though.
No.
Damn. Oh
but
well.
It's not like I'm not spotting wildlife, it's just not there.
Yeah. Could be anywhere now. Oh, that's what you get out on the water. Don't always get to find back the cool things. Damn, that would have been so special, like whatever it was. Still cool that we got to see it though. Other than that, it's been much like last week's episode. Very quiet out here. There's not very much life on the surface, no bait balls or birds or anything. Haven't spotted any big creatures either, other than obviously the mystery ray. Drone turning home. So yeah, we'll just keep our eyes out. So blue!
This is so beautiful out here right now. The back of the river, we've basically got a glass off in the lagoon. It's just coming off high tide, but look at the colours. You can see the blue holes over here. There's an epic snorkeling that gets basically untouched down this way, just because of its distance away from any sort of boat ramp. So we're like in between two areas where people can launch boats at the moment, and basically gets untouched. So yeah, we're just out here. We've just had some creature jump out of the water that was that big, and I caught it in the air. I saw it in the air, but I couldn't tell what it was. Caitlin just saw the splash. So yeah, there is life around. That's exciting. We're just looking out for more stuff now.
I'm still hoping our little golden ray shows back up.
You're still sad about the golden ray. You know,
I feel like whatever that was, it would have been really special.
That's one thing though, that's the ocean gives you life's mysteries. Those are things that you'll never know the answer to, and you just have to accept them. It teaches you something about life, that, I'm pretty sure.
It wasn't filming.
What?
It wasn't filming when you just said that.
We just saw a massive fin. What could it be? Should I put the drone up?
Oh,
there it is again! That's an orca.
Oh, he's a big boy.
He's a big buffer. He is just chilling too, isn't he?
Oh my God.
He's barely moving.
Oh.
Oh! This has got to be the summer orcas. So you guys at home, you've seen the winter orcas with us before, but there's two lots of orcas that visit Ningaloo. We get the winter orcas that feed on cetaceans and things, and then we get the summer orcas, which no one really knows much about. And this has to be the summer orcas. It's March.
They were seen a couple of weeks ago out here.
There it is again.
Oh my gosh. And they were eating a leatherback turtle. And I reckon this might be the same one. It looks like just one, hey?
I've only seen one.
He's just like, just sitting on the surface.
Just chilling. Should I put the drone up?
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, there he is. I've never met the summer orcas before. Oh, for anybody new
we
here.
have to stay 100 meters away with the boat, and the drone's got some rules as well, but I've got a zoom lens with the drone.
Oh, I should get the camera out. We've got a camera with a zoom lens too.
Here.
Oh.
I've got a camera here.
For anyone new here, orcas are like our favourite thing in the whole entire world.
Look, I have one here.
I'm obsessed with them. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Okay, I'm gonna try and get some footage for you guys. He hasn't popped up again yet. We're not sure where he is. Oh my gosh, I just looked to my left and he was right there. I'm so excited. Hi, buddy.
That is Knobs, or whatever his name is. It's up and down, like it's up for a couple of times and it's down, but we're really hot. Can't jump in for a swim, so Caitlin's just hosing herself off, trying to keep cool. Because, yeah, it's hot as out here. Really hard to track, even if I put the drone up. Anyway, we'll keep trying, because that's what we do.
We haven't seen the boy pop up again, but we did just see a female pop up. But they're just so up and down. They just pop up and then we head that direction and then they pop up somewhere else. So it's really hard to get a picture of them for you guys, but I'm so happy right now. I've never seen the summer orcas before. They're a lot smaller than the winter family. Even the boy, he's a lot smaller than the male that we usually see, Spinner, who you guys will have seen in our videos before. They've got different shaped eye patches as well. So cool! Where did you go?
Where has she gone?
I feel like this is pretty common for orca watching. We've been so lucky to have some really, really cool experiences with them out on the water when they've kind of interacted with us a bit. But we've also had days like this where you're just constantly trying to spot them. Like starting from scratch. Every time they go under the water, they just pop up somewhere completely different. So we're hoping that they'll just kind of chill out so that we can get a bit of a look at them. But either way, so stoked that we just found them.
Oh, right there.
Did you guys see that? Oh, we spend so many days out here just floating around, hoping to stumble across any, oh there, she's up, see?
Yeah.
The girl. They're just so far away.
Won't get
You guys won't even
behind us.
Yeah. You guys won't even be able to see if I... Oh, I'm so excited. The best day ever. Oh, that's 2 bells. So we've got 3. She's heading out this way, so be careful.
Right, I'm going out wide.
There's one right in near the... Oh, one there! There's one closer in.
So we've got the full zoomed in.
That's the boy closer in, isn't it?
Sure.
Or is that all 3 girls?
I can't see what I'm doing. They've definitely regrouped.
Yeah, they've all joined back up.
And they're cruising.
I think there's 3, maybe 4. They seem to be popping up a little bit more now than they were before. We are giving them plenty of space. If they choose to interact with you, then obviously that's up to the orcas, but yeah, like Craig said before, you have to stay 100 meters away from them like any whale. Although orcas are not technically a whale, they are the biggest species of dolphin. Wow, they're so much smaller than the other orcas that we get here though. There's lots and lots of different types of orcas. They call them ecotypes. But there's some evidence to say that they're different enough to be almost different species altogether. So there's different types all around the world, and they all eat different things, have different cultures, they hunt in different ways, and they look really, really different as well. So these ones have a really different shaped eye patch than our winter orcas, and they also seem to be a fair bit smaller as well. Little lady getting a bit excited there. Wow, she just launched. That was so cool. Wait, stop. She looks like she's stopping. Whoa! Oh! That one's going for a dive. This one's still right under the surface. Come over here. Hello. I love you. Oh, this one's coming over.
I'm out of gear.
Oh my god!
Turned off.
Oh.
That one's turned around. They're coming together.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. It's so nice to meet you. We love you.
Welcome to Ningaloo.
Whoa. Oh my god.
So guys, just to be super clear, we have turned the engines off because they turned around. And we don't want to disturb their behaviour.
Oh. Wow, I wonder where the other ones went. Oh my god, they're so cool. Oh, I love them. I love them. We thought we'd lost him, but then we just found the big boy. And even cooler was that we were heading in towards the reef, and Craig said, my gut feeling tells me we're driving away. So we drove back out to sea, and boom, they pop up right in front of us. Orca whisperer. Alright, I think we've lost them.
I'm still keeping a weather eye on the horizon, because you never know, and we've also turned the engines off so we can listen. But at times like this, I find it's best to cut some watermelon. So that's what I'm going to do.
I feel so happy that we saw them, and I feel like it was so lucky to spot them, especially with how they were behaving so up and down and all over the place, more down than up. The fact that we just looked in the right direction at the right time and they happened to be there.
Do you want some watermelon?
I'm okay, thanks. But yeah, that was so lucky. My first summer orca experience. Very, very cool. And we saw that mysterious ray earlier and that giant shovel nose. So it's already been a great day. And we've got a huge drive back too, so never know what we might see on the way back. But that was pretty freaking cool.
And we're going to throw out some lures.
As if after the last episode we haven't had enough of trolling for our entire life.
What are you saying?
Nothing.
What? Alright, as is our way, we are bored with trolling after 10 minutes, so we're now going to make our way to a passage, jump into the lagoon and have a swim to cool off. I've got the hiccups. Let's go. Just spotted some birds over there. She's going to point them at you, point them out to you.
They're a bunch of cormorants, but it kind of looks like they're all sitting on a bobby or something.
Pied cormorants. I don't think they are. I think they're just swimming around all together as a little group. That one's trying to fly. No. Look at that. They're having a little corroboree. I wonder what's here that they're... Oh, we could go for a squid. Look at these guys. They're all just swimming around. Ciao, ciao. Bye, guys. Have a nice night.
Alright, there's not much sun left, but before we head in, I'm going to have a quick squid session. See if we can catch a couple of squiddies.
We've only got one squid rod.
Which squid lure are you going to go for? Squid jig?
I don't know, you tell me. The white one, I think.
White one, of course. Because we are.
That's the one that an old crew member of mine reckons she always nailed the squid on.
Yeah, Stacey, she was a squid master. Shout out Stacey.
Shout out to Stacey Tyler. She was in the...
Scuba diving. Yeah.
She was in the scuba diving episode.
Alright, we gotta find the squid jig. The squid jig is in the water. Prepare for squids.
One squid jig, and I just got a text message.
Very popular. Oh! I think you had the bottom.
Huh?
I think you got the bottom.
How can we? We're in 1.4 metres of water.
Well, it just... Cool. Okay, so it turns out that it was potentially a squid. That
we've picked up in a weed.
Or we've got seaweed. Definitely not a squid.
No, it's not a squid. And we've dropped whatever it was we had because it was skiing along the surface. Were you just in gear?
We're not now.
Yeah, but were you before?
Yep. Alright. Well, false alarm. Alright, crew. No luck on the squids.
We only gave it 5 minutes. It's 6 o'clock already. There is no one else around. We just... There's the reef view of one of our glass bottom boats, and it's just been peppered by the seabirds. Yeah. So we just had a little battle with them. We're losing.
Yeah, that's okay.
So we're going to find some bird scaring devices to get them off the roof.
Yeah. Anyway, that was an epic day. Don't know how much we really got to film because a lot of the things that we saw we kind of couldn't really film. But
well, look, this may be a short episode, but from my perspective, or from our perspective, it was packed with that biggest shovel nose that we've ever seen, probably 3 meters long.
Yeah.
And just a random day of impromptu things happening, and Ningaloo can do that to you. It can just throw these random days at you where you see the most amazing things. We may have struggled to capture it for you guys today. Just the orcas were just, the way they were today was really slow swimming and changing what they were doing all the time. So it was really, you couldn't just track them. Like with a humpback whale, they're often just sort of swimming at a steady pace in a direction, and you can kind of just track them with rough guesstimation of where they are. And you can often do that with orcas as well, but today it was really difficult. We actually can't believe that we saw them, even found them. That big male was just up at the right time, and Caitlin looked at the right place at the right time, and everything just sort of came together. And then we found him back again after having not seen him for half an hour. So yeah, what an incredible day. And then come in, we had a nice swim. Again, beautiful sunset. But that's it for this week, crew. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week here on Ningaloo Crew.
Bye.
Bye. We're going to see if we can spot some more for you. Okay, rejected. Might just move the anchor out a touch. What do you think?
Sure.
Or at least check it's wedged in. Check my mousing.
Had some anchor issues lately. All fixed now though. She's a weapon.
Very nice mousing.
Just likes to pretend that he's Aquaman.
Such an epic. Had the music playing, didn't I? Captain Caitlin
Finding the squid.
finding the squid.